All right, it's Alissa Magrum here in beautiful Lake Travis. This is actually take 2 of my 2022 application for the Dave DeSantis Legacy Grant. We had this great one going and then someone came up and was talking to us, so I might send that as well because I feel like I said a lot of really great things in there and I don't know if I can recreate them, but I'm here at where I do a lot of my XTERRA training in Lake Travis. I've got my orange Safer Swimmer buoy, and the names actually on the buoy are the names of 70 plus people that I swam miles for last summer in the middle of the pandemic. Needed something to help myself keep going and be motivated, and so all those names are people who have almost who have drowned, lost their life to a drowning, or almost lost their life to a drowning. And I run a drowning prevention organization, so that's part of my story of why I do XTERRAs too, is to talk about water safety and to talk about the importance of drowning prevention. And I also know, this grant is something that I applied for last year, didn't get it, was definitely bummed, but also when reading the stories of the people that won the awards and the grants, it was like, well, of course, they are going through some crazy things. And I talked myself almost out of applying this year. Is my story compelling enough? Have I gone through enough in my life? Am I worthy of getting this grant? And then I realized that, in my work with Colin's Hope, I am creating a legacy for Colin, who drowned 13 years ago, yesterday actually. And I've spent the last decade of my life working to help create his legacy. And I understand how incredibly important that is, and I would be honored to be able to receive this grant and travel somewhere internationally to do an XTERRA, to do that, live more spirit, the XTERRA spirit, and the Dave DeSantis spirit of joy, living with joy and passion, and all of those things. And so when I was looking at, you have to, what would be my dream XTERRA internationally? I don't really know, but I know that when I look at the races that I dream about, I look at the swims, I look at the water. What water do we get to swim in? Where in the world? What's the culture like? And so if I were to be awarded this, I would look at the swims of what XTERRAs are possible. And then I'd also look at how I could take this trip with my daughter, who is 16, and Ella is graduating a year early, and she'll graduate in May of 2022, and she'll be embarking upon a gap year abroad somewhere in the world to do marine biology for experiences for a year before she heads off to some sort of international college. We don't really know yet, but I feel like this trip could be an incredible celebration of that for her and a time together, and for us to explore somewhere, a new culture, a new XTERRA experience somewhere in the world. I don't know if it's Greece, I don't know if it's Tahiti, I know I've looked at those swims and they're beautiful, or Italy, but either way, I feel like this could be a combination of a couple different things. When I applied last year, I really wanted to do this in honor of my friend Mike Grote, who passed away at the end of 2019, and I wanted to race last year for him. And because of COVID, it was a lot of personal racing and personal doing things, and I'm now dedicating my races to him, but as we're back to racing, but I really feel like that could be part of it, as well as taking this trip with Ella and celebrating her launching off into her own live more, new place in life. And then for me as a parent, and I've been a single parent a lot of her life, and so having that time to show her my spirit in the world and why I race and why I love being around the XTERRA tribe, but then also as a launching off point for what am I going to do next with a sort of an empty nest kind of a thing. And so it feels really big. I struggled with, should I even apply? And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to apply. And if I'm awarded this grant, I will honor Dave and look forward to being able to do that in his spirit. And I'm gonna also honor myself, because I've realized as a parent, so much of my parenting over the last 16 years has been about what do I do for my kid and what do I do? And so this is a chance, maybe it's a chance to start transitioning a little bit out of that. So thank you for the opportunity to even apply. Thank you for honoring Dave with this. It's just, I can feel, in reading about him, I can feel that spirit, and I can feel how his spirit and why he did XTERRAs, and I get that. So again, we're here at beautiful Lake Travis. I'm Alissa Magrum, and I see that there's a dragonfly on the rock kind of next to me around the corner, and that's the symbol that we use to honor Colin Holst. I feel like I got a little spirit going on. Maybe that's some Colin, some Dave, some I don't know what, but either way, thank you for doing this. And no matter what, I'm gonna continue the Live More XTERRA spirit and living with joy and passion and just with a being good in the world and trying to be good in the world and share that joy. So I think it says best day ever on here. I think it's probably on my cap as well. So have the best day ever, everybody. Thank you.